Good evening, everyone, and welcome to the stream. Hope everyone had a wonderful day. And yeah, we will do tonight as something different. So, where some requests to do is something different. So we will do that right now. So everyone, welcome. Sometimes you will get the black screen because I need to go sometimes to my other screen, and then you can come to another screen. So we'll try and see what it will. There we go already. So I will put the webcam on, and then we can go back to our farming simulator. So here we are. And this is the French map. It's a modded map. So there are some farms on it. So yeah. I see that we have Ignited Knight traveling to his farm. Good evening, Ignited Knight. Welcome to the stream, mate. Hope you are doing fine. So thanks for joining. Also, Bram, evening, everyone. And so welcome to the stream as well, mate. So this is the gas station. Yeah, I'm not so familiar with all those things. It was a long time ago that I was playing this one, and yeah. I need to come back into the rhythm and all the knobs and stuff what is going on, so hopefully everything works out fine. Carwin Davis, I'm morning from Christchurch, New Zealand, just in and out today, so no problem. You told me already that you not really like the farming simulator, that you're more yeah, a flying simulator or flight simulator guy, so yeah, all respect for that. And so, but anyway, welcome back, Carwin. Hope you are doing fine and that you had a wonderful night. So very good morning to you. So this is our transport for now. We are not so rich. Actually, we have 481,000 credits. So yeah, let's jump up on the bicycle, and then okay, so we try to bike a little bit. So we will go to our farm. We already actually bought a farm, and yeah, we'll check that out. So on our right we see also a farm that's also viable, but I don't have that. Car into Ignited Knight, hello. So yeah, we are biking, and it's a bit I need to say that it's a nice weather. It's summertime, 2:33 local time, and it's August, so very nice weather right here. So we have 5 days in a month. Maybe that will change. We will see how that will go, and in the meantime, yeah, we will try everything out. So for the people that are not familiar with this game, it's a very relaxing game. Yeah, and we will see what we can do. We don't have much, only this little bike, and then also our farm. So on the left here we have our farm, and it's very sensitive, it seems. Well, maybe we can do a tour around the farm. Oops. So we go here. Danielle, welcome to the stream. Hope you are doing fine. So switching from an airplane to a bicycle, yeah. Just for today. So this is a tour of our farm that we just bought, and I just put it in some chickens to have some already something, because yeah, we need a lot for cows, because this is a cow farm. So then yeah, welcome, and I hope you are doing fine, Danielle. So here are our chickens. And then we can also go here. We have a lot of stuff here. So normally I think in the original map there is nothing placed here. So then we will park our bicycle right here. So it's an electric. You need to start the engine first. So once again, so this is our farmhouse, and there we can sleep. And then we have some buildings here. And there we go. So we have some garage here. And then we have also something here. I'm not yet familiar with this. So this is our cow place. The cows are sitting. It's still empty, so we don't have anything yet. Jet 77 first start the battery, then the APU, right? Welcome, Jet 77, and also thank you for your message. And I hope you are doing fine. So I was reading your message. I also replied about the Piper Arrow. Yeah, I didn't check it out. I did the update, but didn't check it out yet. So, but I'm looking forward to test it out, and hopefully, yeah, like you said, it's feeling much better. And so, and then yeah, here we have the food trigger for our chickens. I didn't buy any food yet. I did some harvesting for other farmers, and I stole a bit of that food for my chicken. So then we have another silo here, silo bunker. There are also some deers, and then we have the fields behind us. That is not from us, so we still need to buy that. So, but it's harvesting time. I think for today we will do some harvesting at the season for that. So if we don't do that, we need to wait a long time before we can harvest again. So we can check out some equipment from the other farmers. So for that we can actually go right here to the menu, and then we have some contracts, but there is no harvesting, it seems. So maybe we need to refresh the contracts. I don't know. No. All right. Oh, then we will do some on this. Then we get maybe some money, or maybe we can also buy a land first. So there is a land where we can use actually and harvest. Coming midnight Maverick does a farm sim occasionally. He is another streamer. Oh right. Okay. So we have a sorghum. Sorghum we can use actually for our pigs, but we don't have a pig farm. Yeah, it's harvested, but it's already done, or what? Kevin, what did everyone do for April Fool's Day? I didn't do much actually. What I did today, I wanted to go to the airport. I also went to the airport to do a stream, but my son didn't want to go to the place for the playing ground. So it took me 30 minutes to leave him there, but he was not happy. He was screaming, and he wanted to stay with daddy. So I said, then you go with me to the airport, and then so we will see how it works. After 3 planes landing, that was exciting, and then the fun was gone. There was also a lot of people, so yeah, there was no time to stream for me. So, but we went, came back at home at 11:30 or something. We were talking a bit, and then yeah, unfortunately we could not do anything else. So this field is already harvested, and the rest is growing. So yeah, we have nothing to harvest here, so we need to wait. We need to do something else. Glad at night. Do you experience any stutters? I was trying the sim today. Some stutters. I wonder why. I have no clue. I didn't test out the sim yet today. Yeah. Also in the afternoon I visited my grandfather in the home, and we did a tour around that home and stuff with some other people. So that was actually quite nice. Came back at 4:30 something, and then yeah, that was my day. Dexter, good evening, welcome to the stream. Hope you are doing fine. So thanks for joining farming sim. Yes. And then also hello to Carwin. Okay, so first we will do yeah, something for another farmer, and we will do this and accept the contract, and also borrow the items because I don't have anything. After that we can buy some things. Oh, you mean here in farming simulator? Well, sometimes I have a little bit of stutters, especially in the beginning, but normally it goes away. Now I don't know about the when I'm streaming actually. I have no clue for that. So this is the first time I stream with this sim or game. So yeah. But for now it goes okay. I think it's on the max settings that I'm playing. Coming 4:30 p.m. Our time will be 2:30 my time, your time. 4:30. What are you talking about? I don't follow because it's 9 o'clock, 9:12 local time here. But in my sim time it's 2:41 or 14:41. So we go back to pick up the tractor and the gear that we need. So we rented that, and then I need to push with my electric bike here. And if you play that alone, it's a really relaxing yeah, sim or game. So we park our bike right here, and then we turn off the electric engine and we step off, and we can go to our John Deere. And this is our John Deere. Oh, I really like the tractors here. The John Deeres are not my favorites. Dexter at night, hello, and Dexter taxing 30 knot tops. Alright. So we will attach this into our tractor. Now I'm not so great in driving tractors. It's even worse than flying planes, as you can see. And there we go. Oh, it seems to be pretty heavy, that stuff. Gavin Davis, you said 4:30 you got home. I said 2, okay, 4:30, yeah, okay. When I came back from my grandfather, yes. Around 4:30 was home, and then that is 2:30 a.m. Would be like when you got home from your outing. I was asleep. Alright, okay. Now I've got you. Sorry mate that I didn't got that earlier. Actually your son must be love this no. Well, he has that on the Xbox, but it's still a bit difficult for him to yeah, know what he need to do and stuff. So that is a bit the thing. But I try to teach him, of course. So we need to go to this place. So we need to do this, and we are located here. So actually, we need to go this way and this way. All right, I know. Good night. You wonder where Joe is. All right. So I'm driving with the steering wheel today, and then this John Deere. I'm coming a bit of a bounce for the driver. He must had a fright going up like that, yeah. And then Knight taxiing. Okay. So normally there is a river here. Actually next to our farm, but with this in this modded map actually it is yeah, deleted. So this is a nice map. It's not perfect, but it's a nice one. And they say, oh yes, of course, I just saw the tractor and thought about how kids love this sort of thing. Yeah, he loves to watch it on YouTube, and but then he says all the time for me, I want to play that. And I bought it for him on Xbox, like 40 euro or something, but it's still a bit too early for him to, yeah, understand everything what he needs to do. So but yeah, It will be fine. Let's do. And so we are at the field. Then we will do this. So we will do actually a little bit of all different things. And actually I needed to maybe a better thing. And maybe some people can do that everything on this view, but I'm not really used to it. So we will also use this view to see how we can fold everything. So and also I need the things on the left screen or the left side to see which buttons I need to push actually. So we need to unfold, and that's X. Mostly it are the same with everything. And then cannot more than that. Okay, then I'm a bit misplaced. So and V for lower the thing, and then we can start our thing. So there we go. And yeah, this is a farming simulator. Then you can go just big fields, and you can spend hours doing this, driving straight, then turning and come back. Yeah, I'm also playing a bit on a map with 200 fields, with very big fields. That is a lot of time of doing the same thing all the time actually. So it's a bit difficult to turn here, so we'll make a little bit like this, and then create a little bit more space. I'm not doing a great job, it seems. I thought it was bigger. Then we could just do the edges here. I'm not a real farmer, so there are better ways to do that. There we go. A little bit better. And then, yeah, I will make it a little bit of a mess. So this is how not to do it, just like in the simulator, in the flight simulator. Everything what I show you, don't do that. Everything is not done. That's how it works on my streams. The only thing is that we cannot fall down out of the sky. So yeah, that's a positive thing. So you can also, there are also mods that you can let it drive by itself. You can also put GPS or buy GPS for a distractor, and then you have always straight lines. I experienced that or had some testing with that a year ago, but in the meantime already forgot what to do or how to do it. And it seems this tractor has not the GPS on board, so I can also not use it with this one. So the intention is for this farm that we about is, yeah, there are cows, a cow barn, so we will use that, but also we built a pig farm as well. So on the other side of the street you have some big pig barns, but we will not use that. We will buy a field behind us and then build another nice pig farm. And then normally we can also cut this, but everything is out that we cannot damage anything from other fields or something. Really making a mess. The turn was way too sharp. So maybe if some people are interested, we can do also a multiplayer. If people are interested, I don't know how it works. Never did that, so I still need to sort it out how to do it. That night, King mods. Yeah, I know King mods. Yeah, for mods. But there are so many things actually, and also in the games itself, you can download mods. I think the most popular, it's not everything is in there, but there are a lot, and really a lot of it in it. So, but King mods, yeah, there are not so many mods, but on that site, I believe, if I'm correct. But yeah, there are some nice ones as well. Bram, MP is good fun on this. Well, and do you did you do that already? Because I never did it. So I just want to test it out this stream with yeah, this map, and then we will continue next week, and we do every week one stream with it, and then we will see how it goes. And then yeah, there are a lot of people, or some people are interested to do multiplayer, and we also can do a multiplayer. That night, I wonder what happens in a multiplayer. Well, from what I read and saw is that I need to make some different farms or something, and everyone can join a farm, and then you can work together or something, and or build your own farm. We can also set restrictions for other players that they don't destroy your farms and stuff like that. So, but how it actually works, never tested out. I just saw it on yeah, one of the videos on YouTube. So, but let me know if you are interested. Then we will see what we can do. It's still a bit early to do multiplayer. But once we have a bit more, because actually I wanted to harvest some grass and stuff, and buy a field that I can put grass on it for the cows, because it's a bit useless to buy cows over a lot of cows when we don't have any food for it. Of course we can buy it, but then it's very, very expensive. So that is a bit the thing. Bram, it will let multiple people on the map, and they are able to use your equipment. So, for example, one person can harvest, the other can collect, and combine goods. Yeah. So that is actually the purpose of the multiplayer. So working together. Now we need to hire people from in the game, or AIs, or MPs, or what you call that, or you need to do everything by yourself. So if you have a big field and you are harvesting wheat or something, then once your harvester is full, then you need to load it in. You switch over to your tractor with your trailer, you load it into the trailer. When the trailer is full, you need to drive it and to your farm or to a selling point, but in the meantime you cannot harvest. So if you have 2 people or 3 people, you can have 2 tractors with a trailer, and then someone can harvest in the meantime, and then everything goes a little bit quicker then. So that is actually the purpose. I think there's also another way to do multiplayer, and that is that you have every player has his own farm. I think that's also a way, but I'm not really sure of it. So Bram, or everyone can have their own equipment and fields instead of working together. Oh yeah, well that's just what I said, but you already sent that message. So okay, yeah, then that is also possible. But yeah, it would be nice to working together. Yeah, and especially when you have a lot of fields. This map is not that big, to be honest. Oops, there's a tree in the way. No, or not. Can we make it? Alright. Now we will get stuck or something. Alright. So there we go. So Bram, many of the jobs can go a lot faster indeed. Yeah. Especially if you are farming with a big harvester and on big fields, yeah, then you can use some 2 extra hands or 4 extra hands, 2 extra people. But yeah, of course, if you have a lot of fields, some people can also work on another field. Yeah, and do multiple fields at the same time. So that's also possible, of course. The only problem with these contractors, this is a contract work for another farmer, is that with the original game, and it's still a problem that you do the job, and at the end everything is delivered and it says 97% completed, and you cannot complete the job. So then you need to go, yeah, stop the game. You need to go to your files from the game with the save that you made, and yeah, then you need to adjust something or fill in some false things and stuff like that, and then it will be okay if you start up again. So hopefully it will not be the case today. So like the way I do it, we waste a lot of time now because we have a big thing, and we use not a lot of it for this small part. But this is just an introduction to the sim. The sim is already 2 years old, I believe. It's for 2021, and it came out. But it's nice, and there are a lot of mods, so if you want to mod, you can do everything, mod everything actually in this simulator. The only thing what I don't like to do is yeah, driving the harvester for potatoes or sugar beets, because it's not wide and it takes a lot of time. There are a lot of potatoes. Corvin, I'm back from my hot shower. Oh, nice. So, hot showers. But today I was already sweating. Now that you speak about hot, this morning it was freezing a little bit, and it's still cold, of course. But when you are at the airport and the weather was very nice, it went until 11 degrees or something. Yeah, and I was dressed very warm. Yeah, and then I got started to suffer from the heat, actually, not from the heat, but from the sun. And then also in the car it was so crazy hot. I needed to open the windows. So also yesterday that was the case. Bram, yeah, it can be a tiny patch that you missed something too. I believe the map shows that areas you don't have done as well. Yeah, maybe so, something like that. Yeah. So, but it's 1 year ago that I was playing this sim. It was 1 year ago, March last year was the last time. So exactly 1 year. So I started a week or two ago when I was sick. I was a bit doing of this, checking this out. I was not really interested in flying, also not in this, but you cannot stay the whole day in your bed, so you need to do something. And then said, maybe we can do this in one of the streams. It would be nice, I think. Yeah, also the weather plays a big role in this sim. I don't know the weather, because you can also harvest in the sim, not in real life, but you can also harvest the things when it's raining, I believe. But I have precision farming installed, and that's a free add-on. I never did that before, so that makes everything a little bit more complex. Of course, it has everything to do with the seasons. So you have 4 seasons, and yeah, of course you cannot harvest in the winter. That's for sure. There are some things that you can harvest later in the year, but yeah, if it's December or something, then you cannot harvest anything. Also, there's a time period when you can plant the things. I will show that after the field is done. I will show you that what you can plant and in what month you can or need to plant that, and also when you need to harvest that. Karin, so no vitamins today in the farm sim. Well, I was growing up in a farm, to be honest. In the summer I was always on the farm, and after we harvest the wheat, and then we also harvested the straw, and that was a nice thing for me as a kid. Then I drove the tractor and everyone was loading the trailer with the straw. So I did the easy job. And once we went back to the farm, we needed to unload the trailer again with the straw. But after that, we took a break, and then we drink something. Like my grandfather, he was drinking a beer with the other farmer, and when I was a kid, I was drinking some cola, of course. After I also drank a beer, but that was always a nice moment. We were sitting together, talking, yeah, it was sunny, and then drinking something. So I think vitamins needs to be in the sim as well, not only in the flight simulator, but also here, especially here. And I drank a beer today together with my grandfather. So after the tour that we did, we drank a beer, and then yeah, it's always nice to do. Kevin, I'm saying you are using a steering wheel. Yes, you cannot see the steering wheel itself, but I'm using a steering wheel. Yes, it's a Trustmaster, I think it is the T500 RS. I'm also using the pedals. The pedals I use also for the flight simulator as my brakes, left and right brake. But here is also my throttle and my brake, of course. But I'm using a steering wheel. I like that more than just with the controller or the keyboard. But then you see the steering wheel always turning very fast to one direction, and it's not so precise. So I like to do that with the steering wheel. My previous steering wheel was not compatible with this sim, because that was only for one specific or yeah, some specific racing games, and not for this one, I believe, if I remember correctly. So, but yeah, I like to use a steering wheel, and the steering wheel is already yeah, many years old, but it's good enough, still good enough for farming sim or truck sim. So that is still good for racing games, for real competition. Racing games online, no, not so good anymore, and especially my pedals. But for yeah, those sims that we are doing now, it's still perfect. So also this game is on Xbox, so you can use this on or play this on Xbox as well. It seems we took a pretty big field today, so we will do this for a long time, it seems. The good thing is I can stop whenever I want. That's a good thing. We don't need to land today. But yeah. But maybe we can buy land. We need to do that anyway. And then we also need some tractor. I try to do it without taking a loan. And so we will go for the cheap stuff and not for the expensive big tractor. So we will take something very cheap, and then we will grow in meantime. Carvin, you like Dave's webcam because it looks directly at us from his webcam. Oh, is that? I didn't check that black spot, so yeah, maybe the black spot is there. If it is there, let me know. So yeah, now I'm watching my screen. The webcam is on top of my screen, so that's a bit of the purpose that I look at you. Sometimes I'm looking somewhere else, and then I'm not looking at you, and I find that a bit unpersonal. So I try to look in the camera as well if I talk to you or to or anyone else. So I like to have a personal chat. I mean viewers watching the stream and is facing us, so yeah. Well, in the beginning I was scared to do that. So I remember my first streams with the flight simulator was without a webcam, and I was not planning to do a webcam because there are also mostly the real pilots that do flight sims live streams. They don't use a webcam because they don't want to they want to keep it private actually, and they don't want to give their identity away. I understand that. So, but I also was scared because my face don't fit on the screen, you know. Also my voice, no. I just wanted to do some streams where nobody knows me. But then some people said use a webcam and it will be more interesting. So eventually I tried it, and yeah, here we are. Sean, which aircraft is this? This is a John Deere aircraft. Yeah, this is a John Deere. So Sean, welcome to the stream, mate. Hope you are doing fine, and thanks for joining, mate. So yeah, today we do something different, and then I'm laying down with my arms on my steering wheel like this. This is really how you need to farm. So, Carmen, this is to Sean, this is a farm sim. Yes, indeed. Sean, I know. Carmen Davis. I have not all the controls set actually for this sim yet. I can look left and right. This is the only thing that I can do, I believe. There's also some lifting. Yeah, I can also lift my harvester, the front of it. I can lift and put it down again. So there are two things actually I can do. For the rest I cannot do anything yet. Sean, so you switched your setup. Well, that was the whole bike actually to do trucking sims, and this sim actually, because I need to change my setup. And now everything stays the same for the joystick. I didn't move the joystick. I didn't move the throttle. The only thing that I moved was my yoke. That's the only thing I moved. but yeah, it's always hard to remove that. That part is not to remove, it's not that part, but the part to install the steering wheel is always a little bit of pain, because it not really fit on my desk here. I need to have something that extends, and because there is something under my desk, and it's not on the correct place to put the pad on. So that's a bit pain in the ass. I don't like to change it all the time, and that was actually my whole bag to do this ore trucking sims. But yeah, now I did it, and then if I don't need to change it every single day, then it's okay, I would say. Going, I went 10-pin bowling yesterday. I scored 118. Oh, nice. That's a nice score. So well done, mate. I hope you enjoyed it, because that's the most important thing. I like to do that as well. It's already a long time ago. The last time I did that, I believe it was in Manila once. I think that was in 2015 or something. That was my last time I did the 10-pin bowling in 2015, and I lost against the girl. So that's not so nice. That's how good I am. So guys, can you help me out a bit? We need a tractor. Go we for a new tractor, new style tractor, or we go for an old style tractor? Because some old style tractors we can maybe use for the small tanks, and they are not that expensive. Like this John Deere is already pretty expensive. We also need an harvester, I believe, or maybe not immediately. We still can rent that, but yeah, maybe we need at least a tractor to work on our fields, if we buy one. Also, my throat and my coughing is getting worse again. That's a bit of a scary thing. It's always toward the weekend that it gets, or I get sick, or it gets worse again. Sean, what map is this? This is the French map, the Haute Balleron or something, but it's a modded map. So it's the original sim has 3 maps: Elm Creek, or something. No, I don't know. So the one map in the US, one map in France, this one, and one in, let's say, Austria or Switzerland or something, that area. There are 3 original maps. This is the French map, Haute Balleron or something, but this one is modded. So for the most part it's the same, but the river is taken away, and they placed 3 farms, and also here and there are some things extra. So yeah. Sean, sorry about the coughing. Sorry to you then, because you need to hear that. Yeah, and I feel still, or again, my lungs were good again after the infection, but now I feel that it's yeah, getting worse again. So I need to be careful. So Sean, do you know this game? Did you ever play this game? So do you know the maps? because yeah, there are some nice maps. Not There's no one single map that is perfect. So I was looking for maps and stuff. They'll also find another farm, very little farm, but it was nice. But there is two problems. You have a main street that is so small, and you need to pass that with your tractor and stuff. Also, if you buy new stuff or rent some stuff, you need to pass it all the time. So that is a bit of a bummer, because there are also cars driving, so you're not alone. And also the spawning point for your gear that you rent. Yeah, if it's a lot, it's placed very awkward, and you get a little bit of stuck there. So that is the problem with that map. There are also no cycles that you need to do, like I could call that, you can production chain, that is what I was looking for. So you cannot do that in that map. Also the big map that I'm using, you cannot do that. So but I try to mod it a bit, and then so we can do that also there. It's just a part of your message, Sean, when I was taking the corner here. So yes, I have over 100 hours, and mostly I only played on American map, yeah, and because it's big and flat. All right. I have, and I will show that after. I have more than 500 hours on this game, more than 500, and I play a bit everywhere because I'm really looking for some nice things, and I check out the maps. So yeah, more than 500 hours that I played on this. Carvin, I won't go bowling for 2 weeks next week and the week after. Why is that? Why is that? Sean, 500? Yes, 500. Yeah. I saw that before the stream. It's written there when you start it up or something. Yeah, 500 hours. Or on Steam or something, it's written there. Yeah. The other night you sent me an email today. Oh, really? I didn't see that. I checked my mails, but I didn't see it. So I need to check it again. But I get so many mails, and that I mostly often miss some important mails. So yeah, it's always possible that I didn't see it. Karin, is the microphone, or do you have it off when you stream? Or is the microphone on, or and do you have it off when you stream? It's on normally. Yes, it's on. That is what you mean. Dexter, if you were to play on a large Australian map, maybe you could fly a crop duster combined farm sim and Microsoft Flight Simulator. Yeah, well, that would be nice, of course. I know a friend of me from Italy, but he does is maybe something totally different, but it's a bit the same, I believe. Where we need to be here. He's on iRacing. What I did before, he was actually my team manager or team owner, and what he do now is, or what he did at least, was he drives a lot of NASCAR, and when he needs to drive at the track, he fly from his last location, he fly with the Microsoft Flight Simulator to that new location for the next race. and from there, if the race is done, he flies first with the Microsoft Flight Simulator to his next location, next race location, and then he will race there. It's very doable, I believe. Now we need to see where we need to be. Alright, okay, so we go in that way. So yeah, then you combine actually the two sims, and in a nice way, I believe. Sometimes it are short flights because it's always in the US. NASCAR is always there, so yeah. Sometimes it are short flights, sometimes they're a bit longer flights. So yeah. Sean, I really enjoyed the production, which I could go a little bit faster. Yeah, I didn't do a lot of production yet. There was one time I was making oil, and that was on the American map. I was doing that, but I was always trying to concentrate on grapes, to harvest grapes, but it didn't happen yet. Even 500 hours on it. But you know, I played in the beginning on a 28-day circle a month, so 28 days a month. Yeah, you start off in August, so this is actually the first day, I believe, in the sim that you start. So I did, yeah, 28 days a month, real time. Can you imagine? Of course, I skipped some time. Oh, contract 30 is finished, so this contract is finished, so we can fold this thing again, and the rest the other farmer will do by himself. So yeah, then you have, yeah, almost 28 days a month. I skip it some time, of course. If there was nothing to do anymore, then I skip it some time, or I went to sleep. But of course in the winter there's nothing to do, and then I skip it actually until the exact day that it was in real life. But that time it was still winter time, and yeah, I could not harvest or plant anything what I needed to do. So yeah, then I did some other things like raspberries or strawberries, or what is it, and then also the tomatoes, harvesting that. That's what I was doing then. Jackson, oh, that's funny. Yeah, I think it's funny, but it's also, well, nice to do if you fly to every race. Karen Davis Trumbull is not on today. Yeah, I don't know where he is. I thought he was looking forward. So for the people that don't know this map, yeah, I can show you a little bit, because this is so a bit the village part. This is actually the modded part, I believe, because this is not as big the buildings that you see. After, in front of us, there's this part behind, and there's also a hotel that they made, and then you can go to the bakery there, and there are some other stuff, but we will pass there actually. Sean, I do 4 days per month. Well, this one is set on 5 because I'm not used to those days, and I always took 28 days. Yeah, I need to find something good for the stream. Not too short, not too long. So I try to have 4 times to harvest in a year or something, or maybe more. So that's what I want to do. So yeah, it's a bit looking to what is the best setting. So I have no clue at this point. So here we are. It's a bit dirty, as you can see. It's pretty dirty, even it's good weather. The tractor is also a little bit dirty. So then we jump at our bicycle again, or maybe we can buy some land. Do we need what land we have actually? Because I like to have those parts all, because I like to set yeah, my pig barn here somewhere. Yeah, that's what I want. So what is planted here? It's a sugar beet. I don't like sugar beet. We have corn here, and we have nothing here anymore because that's already harvested. So I'm too late with buying that. Otherwise we could get that for our pigs, that food. And 42, what is 42? Is that potatoes or canola? What is that? I believe it's potatoes. I also don't like that. Sean, the thing I enjoy about this game is the most is designing and building my own farm from scratch. Well, I like that too, but I don't find what I'm looking for. So that's why I started this this farm, because here we have also a farm. But this farm, about it, and it looks okay, but I want to the pigs farm as well. And the pigs are here, but I don't like the layout and the buildings. So I like more the old style things. So I'm still looking. Maybe there is a mod that I missed or something, or some buildings that I missed, but I'm still looking. So yeah, we'll see. So that's it's a bit of a bummer because we don't have anything. Maybe we need to buy this one. What is that, the price? 141, 81, 146. But corn, we can use corn, but we cannot use that now. So it's for in 2 months or something that we can harvest this thing. So we cannot do anything. So I need to buy this, and then we can put grass on it, and yes, we will do that. So we will do buy, and yes, all right. So we have this. I'm just a little bit late because last time I checked it, it was still not harvested, and now it's already harvested. And then we also need, of course, some gear. For that I need to press this. So we need a tractor, guys. Yeah, we need a tractor. What tractor we will buy? These are a small tractor. Do we have something in promotion? Actually, yes, but this is not good. We don't need. So we need a tractor. Because if you go here, we have some things in promotion. And then yeah, I have also some mods, of course. We have something like this. These are also mods, but I think those are very expensive. And this likes alright, 66. We have also very cheap ones, and then we have those as well. If you see this, it has only 49 horsepower. This is 57 max, and this is 45, and this is 47. Oh yeah, that's pretty low. All right. So maybe we can. I'm a fan of Dodge and also from Fund. So I think this can be a nice one. Only 125, 155. Manual power shift. What is this? How much is 82? This is already better. Do we buy something like this, or we buy something like this? Guys, what do you think? Let me know in the chat. The price is quite okay. Carvin, I'm installing games on my Xbox One, but a flight sim is only for Xbox One X, which I don't have. Oh, okay. I didn't know that there was a difference for Xbox One and One X. I didn't know that. Thank you very much. And there is the farmer girl, and yeah, there's a farmer girl. There's a camera. That's the screen. So never look at the screen. You need to watch the camera. Yeah. But yeah, but there's here already your yo. Bram, I'll go with the Ford. Well, I'm not really a fan of the Ford. And it has 105 horsepower and 152. Alright, maybe. Yeah, maybe Ford. Okay. Carvin, there is an Xbox One, an Xbox One S, and Xbox One, Xbox X. Oh, I have one Xbox One, the number one, not a series one. Of I don't know, actually don't know which one it is. There we go. So, cheers. Oh, tasty. So we'll check out this one. I don't know how good it looks actually. It looks pretty engine setup. We can 104, 105, 136, 152. That cost us 53,000. Configuration. Oh, a jubilee anniversary. Like this. More wheels. We have Michelin. Glad now that the Ford looks nice. Maybe the color is attractive. You also do have 2 times Ford. Alright. So I have no choice anymore. Alright. Karin's cheers and have my ice cream soda. Oh, ice cream soda. I never heard of that. Oh, air conditioning. We can have air conditioning also. Really? But we don't need that. Front loader. Not for now. Can always do that. Zarya Pro Compact. I don't know what that is. Oh yeah, that's for the precision farming. That are the sensors on the mirrors. Do we need that on this tractor? I have no clue. Maybe we can do that after. The GPS we also don't use, and front loader brackets. No. Alright. And then current drink. It's a yellow fizzy taste like ice cream. Yeah, alright. John Roberto, good night all. Thank you very much. Oh, I cannot turn anymore. Why is that? There we go. Okay, so guys, we go with this Ford and this color, these wheels, and then okay, we will buy 54,000. Manual plus a power shift. All right. So we buy, and then there we go. Now we also need something to work on the field. So what we need? A plow. That's the first thing we need, I believe. Do I have a plow here? No, I don't think so. This we go here. A plow. We will buy. How much power we need? 185. This is already 160. That's too much. 220 also too much. All right. So we need a plow, and I think we will go with this one. 14,000. For now, it's okay. No options. So we buy this, and we can plow. All right. So that's our first work that we need to do on our field. We can also end this contract, and then we get rid of that tractor, of course. But sometimes I cheated in my previous maps. Then I did a contract, and I always kept the tractor to work on my fields, and the big tractor to do something on my fields, and I didn't need to buy a big tractor. Yeah, okay, so we can collect this, then we see if we have any. Why we don't have harvesting? Is the time of the year to harvest? Oh, okay, no. So then we have here our tractor and our plow for now. So our new tractor, what plate is that? Okay, can we see that? FS, yeah, that's farming simulator. All right, so we jump in, and then this is the inside of our tractor. Okay, interesting. We this there we go. All right, that works. Also a mirror inside, or and then we need to attach this. We turn. Whoops, oops. Sorry. That's how good I am. Alright, so we can go to home with our new tractor, and Jonah will be happy. There we go. It's not the fastest one. It's 31 kilometers an hour. So yeah, I'm relaxing and driving. Maybe we can also pass our the other farm that we have. It's not that far away. It's on this street as well. It's close to our farm. There's another farm, but it's actually for sheep. And that's on the other side of the map. So on our left you can have some pigs. You also need to buy that. So there are the buildings for the pigs, I believe. Yeah. And to our left was our farm, and then in front of us we see already another farm, but I think I cannot pay that. But it's also with a house where you can go inside and even upstairs. But I will see if we can check that place out here. So it's a wooden house, and it's totally modeled inside. So, and yeah, it's a big cow farm. So the buildings in the back are for the cows. I think we have 2 or 3. Let me check out. We have 2 barns for cows, and then 1 for a chicken. There we go. Carwin got ahead of. See you all tomorrow on the flight stream. Okay, thank you for joining, mate. Have a wonderful day. Enjoy what you're doing and stay safe. See you tomorrow on our next flight stream. From which map is this? Modded, I assume. Yes, this is the Balaron or something map, the original, but it's modded then from that. It's pretty much the same, only the buildings. Yeah, there are two farms. This is what, no, 3 farms, and this is one of them. So we can this is a kitchen. We can also go upstairs, the bedroom. I don't know, no, normally we didn't buy it, that's why the doors are not going open, but here and there we can go through everything. So this is Balaron, I believe that is called, like the original, one of the 3 original maps, but then modded. So this farm is modded, and then also the river is gone, and the farm that we have is also yeah, normally there is nothing, I believe. And there is also a sheep farm that is also modded. Some other things as well. But I like this map, the original map as well. But I like to have a little bit more of a village life, and more options and more things. But that is with the most maps actually. So now we will make our oh yeah, I need to show you that I have also a car. So this is the house where we live, and this is my car. That's the only thing that I have, and also my bike, of course. So, but this is the car. 17,000 credits. There we go, and it's sitting in my little garage. And there we close it again, and then I also need to cut the grass here, make it a little bit nicer. We can also close this gate, and then we jump into our tractor. But I'm still checking out some maps as well. I saw another map that was already for FS19. But I already forgot the name of it. Nice UTV, yeah. Okay, so we will harvest this, plow this field here. And I'm not good in plowing. It's more difficult without GPS, of course. But yeah, let me see that I have a good view. So we have so we'll try that. I don't know if we needed to turn it like this or turn it the other way around. Well, we'll see how that works out. Alright, there we go. So we start plowing. It's a small plow, so it will take some time. Brahma did that UTV come with the farm field about it. So I always play on the most difficult way. You have 3 modes: a new farmer, you have something else, or start from scratch, and I start always from scratch in every game. So yeah, so at nothing, only at in this map I think your starting budget is 1 million, I believe. 1 million credits, and I spent 400 and a bit on the farm. So now I have 277 left with the buying of the thing here. So now we need to turn that. How we turn that? Rotate B. Oh, we rotate that, and then we can go forward, and then we need to lower. So B and B we need, and that is what we need. All right. Actually, I need to do it like this. It's a bit bumpy. I like it. There's also one of the harvesters where you, in the real harvester or tractor, your seat is always going up and down if you're doing this, and it's actually nicely simulated. Not in every tractor it's yeah, the best, but in some tractors or harvesters it's pretty nice done. So V and B, and then turn. All right. And there we go again. Oh, And I think I forgot something to lower the plow. Otherwise we cannot go as fast as that. You see? Alright. Start again. So the V. There we go. Bram, you need an interactive seat that goes in synchronization with tractor. Crap, lol. Yeah. Well, it exists, but it costs a lot of money. So a motion sim rig should be fine for this. Some people use that for racing games, or especially racing games or flight sims. There are also some for flight sims. You have also from those kick butters, butt kickers. Sorry. You have also that. You know, there are many things. And then, yeah, but it will be nice, but it's quite expensive. So if I win the lottery or something, then I can do that, maybe. It would be nice. So lower pole, and I need to get used to those buttons. And there we go. Are we doing that the correct way? Yes, we do. So this is farming sim. Yeah, most people of you will know what it is. For the new people, if you are very new to it, well, that is what it is. And you need to plow a lot, you need to seed a lot, and you need to harvest a lot. But plowing, actually with this, normally I plow with something else, the bigger thing, and not really this kind of plow. But now we do it the normal way. So which one, B and V? I'm always stuck with those things. I need to turn. Right there. So what we will do with this space, we will put everything with grass, and then hopefully we can harvest the grass very soon, and then we can have some cows. Oh. That's actually the purpose, that we can have cows as quickly as possible. But we can also feed the cows and stuff, have some production, milk production. And I also need feed for food for my pigs. That's also something that I need. No, not for the pigs, for the chickens. Sorry. And then we need to lift again the V, and then the V to rotate. Also the clicking sound is nice when it's rotating. Sean, cows are fun to take care of. Oh, I like cows, but I never had pigs in the game, and yeah, the farm where I was working when I was a kid, yeah, had pigs, also cows. So I like to have some pigs as well, and then yeah, cows. So, but I'm lazy to make TMR, so I should buy it instead. Oh yeah. Well, but I have no experience, actually, that much experience with the cows here. So yeah, I will test some things out with the silage bunkers, or the silos, or whatever it calls, what the name is. So we will test it out. I'm always lift, and then B, rotate. So the thing is, if you buy all the food, then it costs a lot of money. So then you will not have that much profit. So that's why I first want to buy a land before first produce some food for the cows and then buy cows actually. I remember when we were doing this on the field, once I was spraying with the manure of the liquid manure actually from the pigs on the field, and then the farmer's wife, actually my grandmother, she gave me a cool box with some drinks and food that I could do while I'm driving the tractor. And but first I needed to pick up the tractor, so I came there with my cool box. It was actually just next to my grandparents. I needed to be. And the farmer's wife, she put some beers in my cool box, but she placed it under all the other stuff. It was covered because she knows my grandmother. And she also knew that my grandmother will visit me on the field, so she put everything under on the bottom of the cool box, and I went to the field. And then after a while my grandmother came, and then she came in the tractor, and she always was checking my cool box to see there was nothing illegal in it. So she never saw it. And that yeah, but those are the funny things, you know, and it was always pleasant to drive the tractors. I never drove the harvester because that was a bit dangerous, because it was an old one, it was an open cabin. I was many times on it, but I was never driving it. I need to tell. And then after, when I came home, I took a bath, and it was totally gray. That bath, the water was totally gray because I was full with dust. Oh, it's the wrong way. There we go. And we can lower it. There we go again. So Sean, yeah, it eats into your profits, but I don't mind. Yeah. So yeah, I always try to have some food ready. So I didn't harvest anything, but I didn't buy any food or something. But my chickens have food. Yes. So I had a little bit over of 2 jobs that I did for other farmers, and the contract was finished, and it was a little bit wheat, I think it was over, so I gave that to my put it in my silo for my chickens, and then I bought some chickens. So I think I have 3,000 kilograms or something of chicken food. That's what I had. So V, and then we also need P. Sorry, I still need to get used to the buttons. Oops. B then, no. Why? It's like this then. P. This is okay. Bram, we used to live next to a huge chicken farm, and he had about 100,000 chickens. Yeah, that's big, man. It was very dusty if it hadn't rained for a while. Yeah, but if you are harvesting the wheat with an open harvester, yeah, then there's so much dust and then you get totally gray. So that's that's something. But yeah, also chickens. Chicken farm is very dusty. Yeah? So, and also the food, because the wheat, what they give, is also dusty. So that is the thing. But I like the farm life. Unfortunately, all the farms need to go, or most of the farms are already gone here in Belgium, and they want to reduce the farms even more, and so the cows need to go, and whatever it needs to go. Yeah, they want all the cows out of the country. So it's very sad here, actually. They like that we import everything. Like we also produce wheat in the field next to me, my house here, and my garden. They also put wheat on it. It's all for the animals, all for the animals. You know, all the wheat that is produced here in Belgium, it's all for the animals. Yeah, and then they import wheat from other countries like the Ukraine. That's what they say. So yeah, it's all imported, and the good wheat that we have, they throw it away, or they give it on the chickens or animals. So that's what they do. Unfortunate. Sean, it was you drove a tractor as a kid? Yes, I think I was 8 years old when I drove the first time a tractor. Yes, on the field. Yeah, indeed. So the very first time I was driving, it was with an open tractor without a cabin like this, a very old one. It was a Landini 7000. Look it up at the internet, Landini 7000. That was the first tractor I was driving with. It was an old tractor, and yeah, I was still too small actually to drive like in the real way. So the farmer, he put it in a field gear. He jumped off, and I was sitting on the wheel, you know, and the clutch, I could not push the clutch with one feet, so I needed to put my 2 feet on the clutch to stop it. But then I could not push the brake, but it stops automatically if you are not uphill or downhill. So yeah, and only one time I had almost an accident with a farmer woman on the trailer. She was loading the bales, and we were going uphill, and I saw they could not follow with putting the bales on the wagon, and I pushed with my 2 feet first on the clutch, and then I moved over to the brakes, but the brakes were not working, and the farmer was yelling to me, don't stop, the brakes don't work. So what I did, I lifted the clutch again, and the tractor did this with the front, and the farmer wife almost fell off the wagon. So that was the only incident that I had with it, but nobody got injured, luckily. Bram, they will pick all the grass away in instantly. All that was left, and it was dust. Yeah, of course. If you have so many chickens on a small place, or yeah, too small for 100,000 chickens, then all the grass is very fast away, and they make actually more mud. and if it's dry then it's of course so dusty. Dexter, Landini 7000 looks cool. Yeah, it was cool. It was like the tractors that I showed you before in the game here. It's a bit the same style, but then it was Landini 7000 that we had. And it's many years ago, of course. Sean looks cool indeed. Yeah, that is. And then Sean start a new channel called Cowboy Stories with Baby. Yeah, that is have nice memories on that. And today I visit my grandfather. He was also always on the field. We had fields by ourselves as well. We had also potatoes, and I always forget it in English what it is. Wheatloaf, that's in Flemish, but I don't remember it in English. So yeah. So if I see my grandfather, I always need to think about the great times, especially now. He's 90, almost 93. So yeah, he's now since a month or two in a home, and I don't like to see that. I'm not so, yeah, of course, not so happy with that. But there is no other choice, and he gets very skinny, you know, and it's hard to see that thing happening, and also the way he walks now. Yeah, it's also nice to see. Brum, chicory, yeah, indeed. Wheatloaf. Thanks, mate. So we had that a lot. I even had a horse as well, but one day I jumped off because I was driving without a saddle, and yeah, I slide off a little bit, and I say if I fall I will go under the feet of the horse. So I pushed me away from the horse, so I felt on my shoulder, and yeah, it hurt, of course. But then my grandparents decided to do it away because it was too dangerous. I was too dangerous. So it was my fault. So yeah, this is a bit long with this small plow, and I'm always struggling with those buttons. There's just two buttons that I need to use, and I'm struggling with it. And Karin Davis, I'm back, just for a bit till the end stream, as I want to learn how to play a farm sim. Oh, but that's not so difficult. You just need to plow. You need to follow the orders. Yeah, in a way, you need to plow. You need to put some, how do you call it? Those English words. We call it colic on it, fertilizer and stuff like that. But you also need in this thing you can also take samples to see the construction of your the mud of the land. So, but that's also new for me, to be honest. I never did that, and it's called precision farming. So, and also if you spray the fields, then it will detect the weeds, and then it will spray only on the weeds. But I never did it. But this is a nice game if you want to do some, yeah, just relaxing. If you have time enough, you can do this, and you like to do driving with tractors a bit, with plowing, with harvesting, seeding and stuff like that, fertilizing, and then also taking care of your animal. And also the end song, of course. Yeah, thank you. Yeah, tonight, how to see your achievements. I saw that. Oh, you need to do that. You have achievements. I think you need to go to to Steam or something, no? Or can you also do that in the game? I forgot. I saw that last week. Let me check out. We will and check it out. These are the menus actually, so you can see. So this is actually with the precision farming. You have also this. If you click on lands, it's not going this one. But yeah, we will see that later. So this is the crop calendar. So the wheat planting season is yellow or greenish, and then blue or what is that color is harvesting season. So the wheat you can plant from mid-August or something, and also March, April, and May. So all the things you can plant in this months, and then harvesting as for wheat from June to end of August, something barley, canola, oat for the horses, and then the corn is from September to November. So this is the calendar where you need to plant the things and harvest the things. And then yeah, you have also grass. Oh, that's not all the time, it seems. Oh, gee, I thought it was all the time. Yeah. Sean, what do you use chicory for? Well, I eat it just, I clean it and make it in small pieces, and I mix it with mayonnaise, and I eat it like that. That's the only way I eat a chicory. But also people make it in the oven, sometimes with cheese. Yeah, that is how they do it here in Belgium. So Sean eating mostly here as a typical Belgian ingredient. And then okay, thanks, Bram. Coming, Dave is just trying to see before install my Xbox. Okay, Bram. The shift tab, I think, to see Steam overlay and achievements. Okay, 17 likes so far. All right. So this is the temperature 34 degrees. Then here they will give 33 at the times difference, and then September, October. What is that? It's always very hot here, it seems. Whoa, I didn't know that. And then you have also canola. We have 1079 liters of canola in stock. Yes, and those are the prices. Then you have we have this Ford and this machines and this car, and then also this is actually the bicycle. This is our expenses in August. That are the chickens that we have. So there's a hill 60%. We have also a rooster. So yeah, all right. And then we have also some things that you can switch options. Then you have the contract production change we don't have yet. Statistics. And then also more options. All right. Okay, but I can also do this, and then I have the overlay immediately, and I've got a black screen. Do we have achievements? So here we have the achievements. There we go. But it's all in Flemish, of course. Sorry. So these are all the achievements I have. And then there are still achievements that I need to get, that are yeah. So these are my achievements that I have already got. So it's from 2 January 22, 24 November 21, you know, also 25 November 21. So that are all the achievements that I have. All right, so we can continue in our field. Good night, nice. Oh, thank you. Coming, at least in this game, it's not like yesterday a fight stream when it crashed. Yeah, my excuse for that, mate. But this also can crash, I believe. Or it was in the beginning, maybe. But like I said, I didn't play it for 1 year, exactly 1 year. So just since a week or two that I'm back in it, and I say, well, why we don't do this? But then I need to change the steering wheel, because I can also do it only with the controller. But I don't like that. Really, I don't like that. And of course, we cannot do as much in one stream, because we need to plow, we need to harvest, and after harvesting it's only plowing eventually. And that's what we will do. And it depends on the time of the season, that what you need to do, of course. So if you have a lot of fields, we need to plow for a lot of fields. Yeah. Good night. Tomorrow Mexico. It's possible. I cannot see now because then my screens go away. You have a black screen and stuff. That's a problem. But when we are done, I will put it online, and I will tell you as well what we do. But I think it's Aero Mexico that we fly. That was the one. Yes, I believe so. So yeah, that's for tomorrow. Hopefully the sim don't crash, because it's so frustrating when it happens. I was scared for another crash. I was scared for a crash anyway. But yeah, then the memory message came. I was not for a long time. No. It happens, and if it happens in the live stream, it's not nice. If it happens when you make a video, okay, you can always restart and redo that part. But in a live stream, it's not good. Never good. And yesterday, also my stream on the airport was not good, because just when I pushed the button to go live, and I was live, the wind changed, and instead of 01 landings on 01, it was 07, and I could not reach that within 1 hour and setting up everything. So that was a real bummer. Yeah. Dexter, you have so many problems with the Phoenix at the moment, but every time if you load it in. So yeah, what happened exactly? And there are also crashes. It never connects the EFB. Oh yeah, but that's not working. Oh. But is your app loading? As you're uploading, otherwise you need to manual load up or start up your app, because I have that sometimes as well, before the update actually, that app sometimes didn't load up, and then you cannot start up the plane, of course, because you don't have external power and stuff. You cannot click that. So what I needed to do was or restart the whole sim, or yeah, try to only start up the app, because when you are still in the loading screen, the app is loading already, and if that not happen, yeah, then it will not work. So that's a bit of a thing. So I don't know if that is the issue. The app is loading, sometimes it doesn't. but earlier on I did and yeah, V and buttons was still broken. Oh, okay. That's a bit of a bummer. Or fly the fly-by-wire instead. Yeah, but that is a big thing, yeah, with the flight simulator. So many problems, so many bugs, and there are so many add-ons for it, and that can cause problems. Yeah, if you have just the original game and you just keep everything original, you will have that less, I believe. But with all those add-ons, planes and airports and other stuff, you create more chances to have problems. I noticed that. So yeah, and flight simulator is just a risk all the time. With this simulator we have also a lot of mods, and but the most mods are another problem. So your stream have a lot of mods loaded in, and for now no problem. So that's oh, that turned the wrong way. That's the wrong way. So you might give the Phoenix a miss for a while. Yeah. Wait until maybe there is an update or something, and in the meantime look up what if there are other people with the same problems. Yeah. And then Carbon, I just got frustrated when my games freeze. Yeah, well, I think that's the same for everyone. And if you are a flight simmer, you will have that a lot. Some people are more installing and downloading and preparing everything than flying itself. So yeah, it's a weird hobby. And you need to have some patience, of course. And then yeah, if you're the live streams and it crashes, never nice for no one, not for me, not for the viewers, but also if you don't stream, it's not a nice thing to have, of course. There's maybe a little spring clean, yeah, maybe it can help, and throw out some liveries. I think if you I did it already. I had also troubles, and I deleted my whole community folder, you know, and started fresh. That works out for a week or two until you put it full in again full. I have in meantime more than 280 things in my community folder again, so yeah. And the most recent airports I throw out again. I put it in another map on another drive. So that's what I do. And when I need them again, I will install them again, or just switch them from map to map. That's what I'm doing. And then still I have 279 or 80. In the meantime, more than 280 mods or add-ons in my community folder. So yeah. Yeah, tonight I think you should use Microsoft Flight Simulator add-on linker. Yeah, I tried that already, but I got confused and it was not working, and you need to find the time to just concentrate on that thing until it's set up. But yeah, there are so many things to do all the time, and I cannot find a day that I can only concentrate on that. I like to have one day because I'm not that smart, and then I need a lot of time to figure out how everything works. But there are some things already on my drive to use that, but yeah, it's not working yet. Tonight at night I watch some videos and you will be alright. Alright, I'll do that. That's mostly how I do it. And how to figure out some things. That's good that we have YouTube. Yeah, you find everything there what you need. Just the lottery numbers you don't find there. That's a bummer, but for the rest you find everything there. In the meantime we have 17 likes, so thank you guys for liking. Of course we don't have much viewers, 8 at the moment and 75 views. I think this will be my record. It's almost 11 o'clock. I want to finish this field today, so we can next week we can plant some grass if that is allowed. And I already forgot what the season is that we plant grass. Low lottery numbers. Yeah. But if you can see that on YouTube, then a lot of people will see that, so we will not win much, I think. So we are still not halfway of this field. Today I was thinking when I was driving home from the airport, I was thinking what I will do if I win the lottery. Will I still go to the airport and make videos or what? And the first thing that came in my mind was buying a new camera or another camera, and go back to the airport. That was the thing. But of course I will be traveling more, and then I will do some live streams from other airports, like in Asia. It would be nice. Or maybe I will live somewhere else and do some streams from there. Always nice. At night you have 1140 airports. G-man, how do you do that? That is that's a lot. I don't know how many airports I have, but 1140 airports, that's a lot, mate. That's a lot. Next I got to continue doing this thing. Can't just sit at home all the time, even when you have the money, of course. I think if you have the money and you sit at home all the time, you will not enjoy your life. You will not enjoy your money either, you know. So you need to do things, and it's only one time you live, so you need to do some nice things. And if you have kids, do some nice things with your kids. You can do whatever you want, and I know what to do. First of all, I will send my son to the British school. That costs a lot of money, but if you win the lottery, you don't mind. And then yeah, I will send him there, or move to another country and place him in a private school. Yeah. And then, but still, if you have nothing to do because you don't need to work, because you have money enough, but then you still can do your hobbies and nice things. So yeah, never stay home and sitting down in your sofa or laying down in your sofa. Come outside, do something, enjoy your life. Otherwise life is over before you know. Yeah. Bram, you can call, you can be like Noel Phillips and fly everything. Who's Noel Phillips? I don't know that guy. There's a lot. Yes, tonight at night. Indeed, that's a lot, mate. That's a lot. That night it became a collection hobby. Yeah, you collect more than you fly. Is that what it is? Nice. So you are a collector of airport. That night, I assume you will have a home cockpit. Well, yeah, maybe. But I will not build it by myself then. I'll let it build then. So maybe I build a garage, or build a garage to put the cockpit in from a real plane, and then someone can figure out how to connect everything, something like that. And then when it's done, then we do a live stream from there. Oh, and there's turned off the sim for now. No success, really. Oh, sorry to hear that, mate. Sorry to hear. I'm not sure what is going on there. Alright. It's very sad to hear that. Yeah. So we'll try it tomorrow. Yeah. Bram, he's a YouTuber that flies everything. A lot of times he flies banned airplanes. Just to see what they are all like. Okay. It's actually a very dangerous job then, or hobby. Yes, keep buying hard drives. There's that Wilbur Junction. I think it's really funny how you are resting your hands on the steering wheel, just like a real farmer. He was doing the length of the field. But yeah, it is like that, you know. And those days, not in my time, but those days now, today, the tractor drives itself. Yeah, you have GPS on it. You can also put it on this tractor. So you just map it, and yeah, it is all done by the tractor. So we have a series on TV, Boer zoekt een vrouw. So farmer is looking for a woman, yeah, and then there are some girls coming to the farm to have some time with the farmer, and maybe they will be a couple or something. I guess you will know what I mean. And yeah, they also drive in the tractor, but actually the tractors do everything by themselves. You can program everything in the tractors right now, so it drives very straight and do everything by itself. So yeah, so you can rest your arms on the wheel. Of course, the most fields are much bigger than this fields here. In this sim, there are other maps with much bigger fields, but in real life the fields are much bigger than this. If you see the field behind my house here, it is actually sold. It was split in two, and I think at least one part is already sold, and one part still have something on it, or it's growing at least. So yeah, it's way bigger, and especially in Michigan, in the US, everything is much more bigger. So sometimes they are with 4 harvesters next to each other. We never see that here in Belgium. Maybe maximum 2, but mostly 1. So, and yeah, I can understand, like this, laying down like this and then falling asleep. But if it's a long field, you can sleep a bit, and it drives automatically nowadays. So yeah, why not? I just push the throttle and then stays me and turn it a little bit like this. Unfortunately, you cannot see the steering wheel, but you can imagine how it is. So we lower this once again. At night, most of the users have CDE drives. I have Europe drives, USA drives, Asian drives, and stuff. Yeah. Kevin Davis, you're back from your washing. Okay, welcome back, mate. Oh, everything is clean. That's good. And of course, from farming in a hot weather day like today here in the sim, you get thirsty. That's also in real life. And before in real life we didn't have air conditioning in the tractors. That was just coming up in my days. But in the Landini you were sitting outside. We had also a Landini 10,000. That was with a cabin. But I don't think there was air conditioning in it, as far as I remember. Yeah, and then in the harvester for the wheat, that was an open cabin, so also no, oops. So also no air conditioning, so you needed to drink a lot. And the farmers drink a lot of, yeah, that like to drink beer. And it's always nice after a long working day or just during your working day that you can drink a beer. That was always nice. Don't need to drink a lot, but just to cool down a bit, a nice beer. Yeah, at night I think advertisers prefer your stream farming simulations more than Microsoft Flight Simulator. I am receiving a lot of ads, lol. Oh, really? Gee. Oh, but that can be my mistake. Because I know normally you don't have any ads on my streams for the Flight Simulator, I believe. Maybe I tried it out something, and now for my new streams I make just a copy from my old stream. Otherwise I need to fill in everything again and paste and copy and what is that and whatever things, and maybe I click that button for ads during the stream. I need to check that out, but it's good that you told me that. Just let me know if you have that also on the Flight Simulator stream. Before last week, oh yeah, before my sickness. Alright, now I'm confused again. Alright, we need to turn that and we need to lower this. There we go. Bram, do you will have a force feedback? Well, normally yes, but I don't know what I did wrong with the sim here. There is no force feedback that I feel. It's maybe working a little bit, but not much. Maybe I need to set it on the settings. But I think on this farming sim you don't need really force feedback. On a truck sim, yes. On the racing sim, of course. But on this, I don't really need force feedback. Maybe a little bit more, like when I'm driving in the grooves, something. Yes, but otherwise it's okay like this. It's easy to turn. Sorry, a spit here. Bram, have a triple air when driving your Landini. Well, yes. And today I was drinking a Stella Artois. So yeah. But the triple air also nice. So, and it's from my company, or not my company, but the company where I work for. So yeah. Stella, triple air, Hoegaarden. That's also what I drink, like to drink, Hoegaarden. Rita van Hoegaarden. Yeah, tonight, yes, that is true. No ads when you stream Microsoft Flight Simulator. Okay, I will check it out. If you get any benefits from those, keep it. Well, of course, benefits. Yeah, but what are benefits? You know, for the streams on Microsoft Flight Simulator, and there are no ads during the stream. It seems, because I cannot see that because I'm playing actually, or I'm flying. But yeah, mostly I get 2 euro cents or 3 euro cents brutto or gross for a stream. So 0.2, 0.3 gross, and then I need to pay 50% taxes on it. So do I make profit? No, I don't. So yeah, it's a little bit different with the live streams on the airport. Then I get 3 to 5 euro gross, but then also need to pay 50% taxes on it. So that's yeah, also not that much, but it's a bit more than the Microsoft Flight Simulator stream. So that's the profit that I make. Yeah. Karin Davis, Christchurch, 16 degrees today, except expect occasionally rain by midday. Okay, so it's not that much warmer than Belgium, but the temperatures in your country, they change so much every day. Yeah, yesterday it was 23, today is 16, sometimes it's 26. Whoa, what is that? Bram, you work for AB InBev? Yes, I do. I work for AB InBev. So yeah, the biggest brewery in Belgium. Yeah, at night, when you have more subscribers and more viewers, we should get more. I suggest you leave it on. Well, yeah, but that's not the real thing. If I just get my expenses back, I'm not talking about the Microsoft Flight Simulator or this simulator. No, if I have just my expenses back for my streams on the airport, then I'm already happy. Because it's a hobby that I do, and of course for that I need to make 400 euro each month gross, and then I need to pay 50% taxes on it, so I keep around 200 euro, and that will be my expenses actually for my data and stuff, for all my gear, especially for my data. And my connection. That are the expenses for for the live streams on the airport. So, and if I have that back, I will be already more than happy. But yeah, it's a hobby, and every hobby costs money. So that's what it is. Bram, neat, biggest in the world now, I'm guessing, with AB stuff overseas. Yeah, if it's the biggest in the world, I'm not 100% sure. It's the biggest in Europe, I believe, especially in Belgium, but in the world I'm not 100% sure. So. But yeah, it's a big company, of course. And they have nice beers. Bram, have you thought of creating extra tiers in membership I know Twitch is usually 5 a month, but some go up to 20 a month if they are bigger tiers. Well, yeah, I was thinking of that, but the problem is my time. That's the biggest issue. My time. I'm not so familiar with all those things, and it takes some time before I figure out some things. And really, my time is so limited, and it's always everything in a rush, and I need to be there on time and there on time, and I need to do that. My days are too short, and yeah, I was thinking of making other tiers as well, but yeah, I need to find some time for that. The most time that I spent is in setting up streams, making or planning streams. That is the most time I spent on it. Yeah, that takes a lot of time. So, but if I have one day the time, I will make that and optimize that as much as I can. But for now, I have no time to do anything on it. So I'm already struggling to make my flight plans or my streams ready for every day. I try to do that once a week, but sometimes I'm doing spending 2 days or the last 2 days of the week to prepare next week. Not full days, but just time that I have, and sometimes I'm scared that I will not get ready also for next week. But okay, I found the time to do it, and normally everything is settled for next week. So Bram, yeah, I just checked, they are the largest in the world now. Oh, right. Thank you for the information. So yeah, largest in the world. That at night, you suggest that I stream in Twitch as well. I tried that more towards the beginning of my stream days, and that was with a program that you can, forgot the name, that you can stream on multiple platforms at the same time. But there was a problem, and I don't remember what, so I stopped that. Yeah. And so, and I just wanted to concentrate on one thing, and yeah. You know, it's a hobby that I do. It's not for the money. I don't want to get rich of it, and then I just want to keep it as simple as possible, because otherwise it will be a burden or something, or how you call that. It will get too much, and when it gets too much, you cannot continue or keep it up, and I don't want to have that. So if it's just as long as I enjoy it and I can manage it, then it is fine for me. If it's getting too much and I get no time for my son anymore, or he suffers from it, then I need to stop everything, and then I will feel bad about it, and then I cannot continue, and that's something that I want to avoid. Some people here already warned me for that, so, and I'm very thankful for that. So there's something where I need to keep an eye on, that I can keep doing it, and that I have pleasure in it, and but that my family don't suffer from it. So also my own life don't suffer from it. If you do too much, then you can destroy everything, and that's not what I want. Bram, I visited RB InBev brewery in Colorado. Oh, a long time ago. Nice. Even I didn't do that. Oh, wait. Okay, that's the correct side. So no, wrong button. So you visit the brewery in Colorado long time ago. Was quite nice. and they were very happy to have a Belgian visit after the merger with TB Airbus. Alright, that's nice. You can also visit the brewery where I work. Sometimes there are some visits in the weekend. I don't know during the week. I don't know, but during the weekend when I'm there, you can visit the brewery in Leuven. Maybe some other breweries here in Belgium as well. I have no clue about that. But the brewery where I work here in Leuven, you can visit in the weekend. So if you are interested, always welcome. So I see many people that come visit the brewery, and then you get also a free beer or free beers. I don't know how much you get, but sometimes yeah, all the time you get a beer for sure. A stellar article. The other night, family comes first for a shore, but it's good to have a hobby and some time for yourself. It will help you a lot, of course. Yeah. So there was one thing that bothered me a bit about all those things is that I didn't have time just to fly for myself on the flight simulator. It was always on the stream, but never just for myself. And but in the meantime, some things going better, and I get more structure in my streams and setting up my streams. So yeah, that gives me a little bit more time, not that much, but that I have sometimes a little bit time to do one flight or something for myself, without that I stream it. Because some people don't like general aviation, and yeah, and sometimes I need to switch over to general aviation, and then that's for me then nice to do that off stream then when I like it. But I would like to visit, have driven by it often. Alright, well, I don't know how you need to do it, probably through the website or something, but yeah, you always welcome to visit. It's always during the day, of course, and every 2 weeks I work during the day, and every 2 weeks, every 2 other weeks I work during the night, so then you will not see me, but every 2 weeks I work with a day shift from 6 to 6 in the morning until 6 in the evening. So then there is a chance that you will see me. It's not 100% sure, but there's always a chance. Oh, and I'm still struggling with those 2 buttons, turning and lowering. That's turning in the correct direction. Alright, there we go. That's how we plow our field. Not at night, maybe 3 times a week stream, but I never stop. I'm not being selfish here. Yeah, I know. Yeah, well, I try to do what I can, and sometimes say, yeah, I do 1 day less, or every 2 days will be better. Actually, every 2 days. But the problem is, 1 week then we have 1 stream, and the other week we have maybe 2 streams. So, and that's not enough. I think. So yeah. And you cannot split it just like say one day and Tuesday not, and Wednesday we stream, and then Thursday not, but then we have 1 week that I cannot stream Friday, Saturday and Sunday, so that's too long off. That's what yeah. So that's why I say from maybe we can do farming sim that gives me a little bit of rest. Then I need to plan one stream less in a week. Then I don't need to be at 7:30 on my PC to prepare everything. Then I don't need to make a flight plan one day in a week. So for the Wednesday, and I can visit my grandfather, and I can come back, and I can enjoy my dinner and some time with my son, and you know, and then at 8:30 I come upstairs for my setting up everything at 8:30, and I'm ready. And I can stop when I want, I can go to bed when I want. So once a week, that would be nice. So that's why I say from there, maybe we can do once a week a stream with farming simulator, or and sometimes maybe a truck simulator. That's also nice, I believe. So we can, and that gives me a little bit of rest, just the rest that I need, probably. So that makes it a little bit easier for me. But in the meantime, we still streaming, and we do something that we like. That night, I remember a few years ago, Q8 Pilot decided to stop streaming. Yes, I remember that. Due to his work and some other things. Yes, I told him that you will be back, and he is back. Yes. Yeah, but there were also not so nice things that they got a lot of comments. Yeah, bad comments, and that is something where you need to deal with, and it gets very hard sometimes. If they are targeting you, then it's very hard, right? You see one part of the streams and YouTube, but as a YouTuber you see also the bad or the dark side of it. Unfortunately, you have a lot of different people in the world, and not everyone is the same. Yeah, and they're not all so nice to you. They want to damage your streams, they want to damage your life, they want that you stop, they do everything. Some people have nothing to do, and they just have fun for it, and that also happened with Q8. Yeah, and if that is bothering you, then you need to stop, of course. If it gets too much, you need to stop. And maybe also his family was suffering under it, because he was not happy anymore. Then of course your family starts to suffer as well, and then you need to stop. So unfortunately, it's not always the nice thing, and because people think from YouTubers make money, we don't make, or at least I don't make much money. I spend more than I earn, and if you get all the bad things with it for free, it's not a nice thing. So I can understand Q8. There are other streamers as well that stopped suddenly. Or YouTubers that where you never. There was that Danish person or from Norway that also made videos, generic or cinematic videos for Microsoft. His name was, I don't remember anymore. Suddenly he stopped, and no one knows what happened to him. So why is that? It was very popular. Why he stopped suddenly? Bram, Euro Truck 2 multiplayer is good fun as well. Yeah, especially if you are driving in convoys. Yeah, but maybe that's also a nice thing to do. But I need to combine that then with farming simulator, and also when I use Euro Truck Simulator 2, I use also what is that called, Pro mods. That makes it everything a bit bigger and nicer. So, but I also think those days it goes also on multiplayer, I believe. So maybe we can check that out as well. But then, yeah, everyone needs to have pro mods, because that's the thing that I am using. Pro mods. But lately I'm not so driving that much. I made 2 videos of it, and yeah, then I have no time anymore. At night, so you don't give them this opportunity. Stand up and keep it, and never surrender to those people. Yeah. Well, that's, you know, that's why I say I have not much people into my streams. Yeah, but I prefer that and a few nice people like you guys, than maybe 1,000, 2,000, 5,000, 10,000, and there are a few, yeah, bad ones between it. Then it's not fun, you know. So I prefer a small group with very nice people, and that you start to feel as friends. That makes my day, mate. It's time for that. Yeah, and I already have that. But of course there are some people that want to destroy you. Yeah, you know. Some people try to block other people behind my back. That's not so nice. There was something else that happened before in my early days of streaming. You know, they are mostly the same kind of people. So if I don't like someone, well, then I kick someone, you know. It doesn't matter how much subscribers I have, I just want the fun. Yeah. And I'm very quick to delete or kick someone, or to say from oh, but last time you said that and this and that. If you are telling stories that don't make sense, then I will also react on that, and then I'll let hear that I know that it's not true, and then they stay away from itself. If they do difficult, then I just kick them. That's how it works with me. That's why, that's me, that's my personality. If I don't like people, then I kick them. So guys, at night also Q8 doesn't do that for money, and he has very reputable job, and all of his earnings go for sim charity. Yeah, well, I think that's a very nice thing. And I forgot my thing to lower here again. So our filter is almost done. Whoa, okay. And I see that Joe is here as well. Just give me a second, Joe. So yeah, but he is also a very nice guy, Q8. So it's hard to see that someone wants to harm him, you know. If you don't like him, then don't watch him, yeah, and leave him alone. That's my only thing. If you don't like me, then don't watch. But yeah, some people are different and think yeah, we will play with him a bit and then try to stop him or whatever. Bram, oh yes, and you missed the AI traffic on multiplayer 2. Farming sim has less downsides on multiplayer, probably. Well, I have no clue. I didn't try that out yet. That's for sure. Yeah. Joe Trimboli, I need to turn on TCAS if I drive in a convoy. Yeah, all right. Nice. You can try that. Why not? Good night. Here comes Joe. Yes, Joe is here. Welcome, Joe. Hope you are doing fine, mate. And a very good morning to you. Karen, I will watch the fly stream tomorrow morning. 7 a.m. My time. Alright, nice. Always welcome, Carmen. So, hope I am a top chatter screen on the start of the stream. Well, I will let you know tomorrow. I will see it when the stream, before the stream starts. I'll let you know who is the top chatter. Now it's difficult to show you because otherwise you get the black screen. I cannot switch with my mouse from screens like in the flight simulator, because otherwise this page goes black and then it goes back to Steam. I don't know why that is, but that is how it works here in this sim, it seems. Yeah. Good night. Joe is back with a nice with nice jokes. Yeah. And Joe, good night. I have been quietly watching for almost 2 hours. Oh, just listening and reading the comments. Oh, nice. Right. I didn't know. I didn't. Unfortunately, I cannot say that if you are just watching and yeah. But it's not necessary. But I didn't know that you were here. That night I was wondering why you are not here, Joe. Yeah, but also someone else asked that in the beginning of the stream. Joe, and yes, I also just got my second lot of ads. First time ever on Dave's channel. Alright, I really need to check that because I don't want that you guys suffer from ads. No. So how many times it happened? Let me know. Guys, not you're already a long time here. Also, Joe is here. How many times it happened already in those 2 hours that we are streaming? Just let me know. Then I will figure out what the problem is for a next stream. Because I think on something about ads, yes, and from there I actually copied every stream. Because before I did that with another program, now I do that directly on YouTube, and then you can say from I want the same settings and same text and everything from that stream. I copy everything. And then I don't need to paste and copy and paste everything. That saves me a lot of time, so that's a good thing. But then I need to check out where I can turn that off, if that is possible, of course. Four times at least tonight, but again, keep it on. It's only a few seconds. Okay. Well, if it's disturbing, guys, let me know, because I don't want that you get tired of those ads. Because sometimes I get tired of those ads when I'm watching something. So. Carmen, I don't use Steam, I use Origin. Oh yeah. In the past I was also using that, but that was for Football Manager or something, and The Sims, I believe it was. Also played that. But I'm watching with a premium, which is way too expensive, but I have never seen YouTube ad since. Yeah, that's yeah. I think also another guy here, Get 77, I think, is also premium. He also don't get ads. Yeah. That's the thing. But I don't know what the price actually is of that thing. I don't know if it's expensive or not. I don't have that. But even on my own videos, I get ads. I thought I never got ads on my own videos, but I do. Even on my own videos, I see ads. So That's a bit weird. That night, for me, it's not good to know what new things are coming along. Okay. Why is that? G77, 11.99 each month. Oh yeah, all right. Well, that's not that cheap, no. But yeah, what is cheap? Because I have also an Artlist subscription or something. That is also something like that, 12 or 14 euros a month. So yeah, that's also quite expensive. And now with my camera that is broken, I cannot use it because I use that for slow motion music, and I cannot do slow motion anymore because my camera broke, and with this camera I cannot do that. Or I need to go back to a 1080 something. So yeah, that's what it is. Joe, so if we see an ad, does it delay the stream live? Does it that makes you out of sync? I have no clue. For with premium users, no. I have actually no clue. But you can check that on your bar. If you go with your mouse over the screen, then you see if the red bar on the bottom is on the end or not. Maybe there's also a sign that you are live watching or not. Check that out. But yeah, I have no clue if it delays something. So tonight, you mean that it's not disturbing, all right? It's good to know about promotions, even TV. That's all right. Well, yeah. And I think not everyone is thinking like that. I don't know. For me, sometimes it's disturbing that when I need to watch two ads after each other. And some are very short, some are like 30 seconds or even more. So yeah. So Bram, it just doesn't hide the stream while others get ads. Alright. And Kevin on YouTube for premium for 1 month in New Zealand, it's $7. Well, that's different. Cat night and no to Joe Chimboli. Alright. Bram, you pay $17.99. Jesus. There are price differences. But I can share it with others through a family group. So worth it in that sense, yeah. It's a bit like Netflix, no? You can also share that with your family or a group. Something. I know I did that with my father, but we don't have that anymore, so. Good night. You are insulting YouTube, and I'm not watching. That is something different. It's easier to do a flight sim and talking to you guys than doing a farming sim and talking to you, because I always need to watch where I'm driving, then I cannot read what there is written. So then I have bad lines here. But yeah, it is what it is. Joe, once David wins the lottery, he can buy premium for us all. Yeah, and a new camera, of course. Well, I would like to do that. And of course, a new camera, because this camera. Today I got a message from the shop. They let me know how it is with my camera, and they said, yeah, it's in progress. So after 4 weeks, I believe it is now, that's all what they can tell. They're processing the thing. Yeah, what? So still no news then. So they tell me with new news that they don't have news, something like that. So that is how it is. And they promised me to put some pressure on it, so I will have it back very early. But, yeah. It will be very late, I believe, and it's getting frustrating. That night that THROTTLE is approving that he was watching since the beginning, like always, the star show. Bram, you can still share on Netflix for now, but that will end soon. Oh, okay, I didn't know that. But I don't, my father don't have Netflix anymore, so me neither. But actually, I never watched it. You know, yeah, I don't have the time to watch Netflix or something else. Never watch television. The only thing that I watch on television is actually the Formula 1. So we didn't talk about Formula 1 yet, so I start now. At night we are enjoying our time with you, and you do really you really think that you are farming for real. Yeah, well. So for me, I like farming. I wish I was a farmer. Yeah, I like the smells of the animals. I like the wheat. Yeah, I don't like the winters, but the summers, you know, they are so nice. And especially when I was a kid, I enjoyed it so much. So our field is almost done, guys, and it's 11:43. So we will finish this field, and then also we'll finish the stream for today. And then next week we will continue with this preparing this field for grass, I believe, and try to do some different things. But yeah, it will go slow because we have not much and not big equipment or tools, so it takes a bit of time. So for farming you need to have time, and you just sit back, relax, and eat something, drink something, talk a bit, and that is what it's all about. Why there is a red light always on my left of my cockpit or dashboard? What is that called? Coming, it looks like Davey is having fun on the farm sim with the steering wheel. Yeah, you know, I always like that, farming in real life. So why I should not like it in the sim? So that is the thing. Farming is fun. It's working 7 days on 7 days, and sometimes also at night if you have a little cows that will be born. They don't do that all the time during the day, so also at night. Kevin, I have been with Netflix for 13 months, so and then at night, then now you know what to do if you win the lottery. Buying a farm. I'm too old for that, because I'm already looking to retire. Then I will not start a farm, but you know. And the farmers have a hard time. Not so long ago there was a protest here in Brussels with the farmers, and yeah, I can completely support that, you know. That's for sure. Alright, so we lower it and then we can do this here and there, a bit of plowing, and then yeah, it's done. Carwin 9:45 AM in New Zealand at the moment. Alright, so here it is 11:46 now, PM, so almost midnight. Children boy, I'm not a fan of the chicken farm smells. Well, we had always chickens, but not that much. It was not really a farm. It's just for personal use, I need to say. That was and I was never in a real chicken farm in my life before, so I cannot tell how it smells. But I know how the pigs smell, and the cows, and the horses. So sorry. That is what I know. So, and I've never problems with it, especially with the pigs. It can stink a lot, but I have no problems with it. You know. Next, what are those balloons in the air? That are hot air balloons, and they are watching how I plow my field. Something like that. Yeah, there are sometimes a lot of hot air balloons in the air here. So we have a little piece of there, I think, and then also on the right side we have another. Let's see, so my field is almost done, and so it's a bit bank pay. So we lower here, and then we go over this. I'm Mr. Perfect, or perfectionist, so everything needs to be done. And also with precision farming, it makes it a bit more difficult. Never did it. So yeah, let's check out how that will work out, of course. So we lower the plow, and then we can park our tools. So field is done, guys. Dexter, what those balloons are in the distance, yeah, and Dexter, if you turn nameplates on, we should know. Yeah, and then QUADRANT 65 years, you go to the Philippines, never take your notebook or iPad and throw away your phone and live in a peaceful life. Yeah, but what you say is actually correct, because my parents-in-law live like that. Yeah. And they don't need to pay taxes, they don't need to pay anything, yeah, just for their food. And they have also a little farm. I have even 2 carabaos in the Philippines. You know, it's like a cow, but then they're sitting in the water. Carabaos, and yeah, you can have a easy life, simple life there, without paying taxes, electricity, because they don't have. Yeah, it's simple life, but you need more. Every day beautiful weather, and you can fishing, you can eat expensive food, because it's just it pass everything in the river next to the, or a bit further down the house. There's a river that take everything what they need out of the river for free, and it's delicious. Yeah, but you need to have more. So. Carwin, yesterday I was a 10-pin bowling, and a guy did bowling. He did bowl and got 11 strikes. He scored 300, which I can't get. Well, you know, there's always someone better than you in everything, you know. You are good in bowling. If you play against me, you win. But sometimes if you play to someone else, then you don't win. So not always an easy thing, but that's life. So we can park our also our tractor here. All right. In the meantime, it's 17:20 in the sim, so 5:20 p.m. and then I need to turn off my tractor and then jump out. There we go. Oh, it's a little bit dirty, but we have no pressure washer, so we cannot clean. All right. So Carvin, the people that I was with were surprised. Well, yeah. Personally, I never saw someone in real life throwing 300. I never saw that. But yeah, when I go bowling, there are never professionals there as well. So only people like me that cannot bowling at all. Joe, watch Davy's early streams to see the peaceful Philippines. Well, yeah, that's true. I don't know from what year it was, but there you can see the river that I was speaking of. The river, I needed to cross that, and there are a lot of how you call that? We call it scampi, but it's I already forgot the name in English, but there are some like fish in it, and yeah, everything is for free. So you just grab it, take it out, and you have it. Shrimp, that's what I mean. Yeah. So watch that video if you want to see something about the peaceful life in the Philippines, and you will also see what a traject or route that I need to take to go from my hotel to the place of my parents-in-law. So, and I think it's in 3 parts or something. Yeah, and then you see how I will do it. Yeah, you mean videos, not streams? Yeah, correct. There are no streams. And normally I was now in the Philippines with my family, and but because of the ticket prices, I didn't go. And normally I should then be a few days in Manila, stream at the airport in Manila, and then I will go back further to my parents-in-law, where my son and my wife already are then at that time, and then we stay there 1 week or something, and then we should go to another place in the Philippines, to Baguio in the hills. So that's was the planning, but because of the ticket prices that are so high, yeah, decided not to go. So we will maybe in the summer, but that's also not a nice time to go, because then the weather is not so great there, and yeah, maybe December or something, we will see. So we have also our pallet, 76 kilograms, and X78 pieces of eggs. So yeah, that is our production of our chickens. We keep the eggs a little bit longer there until the pallet is filled, and then we can sell the eggs. Carwin, thanks for the stream. No problem, mate. You're welcome, and it's been a pleasure. Good night. Have a nice day, Carwin Davis. Carwin, anyway, I got to head off and see you all tomorrow for the flight stream. Have a great sleep, night and Davy, Dexter, Joe as well. So thank you very much, Carwin. Have a wonderful day. Enjoy, stay safe, and see you tomorrow. So yeah. So guys, yeah, this was the stream for today. I hope you enjoyed it. We had not much views, but we managed to get our 20 likes, but that's good. And yeah, I hope we can continue with this. And tomorrow we are flying in Mexico then with Aero Mexico, and yeah, we do another flight stream. Also Friday we will be there. I already forgot where we will fly, but we will see that tomorrow. Good night. Real life is better than a modern life. Just 100% proof. Yeah. Simple is better. Yeah. Why make it complicated? Bram, thanks for the stream. No problem, mate. It was a pleasure to do that. So, Jet77, have a great night. Also, Jet77, thank you for watching. Have a wonderful night, sleep well, and I hope to see you very soon. And I hope you're, in the meantime, you are better than before. So, yeah, healthy again. So, that's what I hope. And then, yeah, I hope everyone is healthy. So, I had a tough day today with my grandfather. So, seeing going him backwards, and that's not a nice thing to see, of course. So, but yeah, it happens. 93 almost, and so that's not so young anymore. So, all right, guys, thank you very much for joining the stream, and hope to see you very soon again. And next week we are back in with the farming simulator, and we continue from this part. So that's what we will do. Maybe we skip a little bit forward because it will get dark, depending on what time it will get dark, and then we go a day later, but we continue from here. So that's the purpose. All right, so thanks for watching, guys. Have a wonderful day, night, and sleep well for the people that want to sleep, and see you next time. Maybe tomorrow morning for another stream at the airport if my son works a bit with me instead of against me. Good. So I'm off. Thanks for watching, and see you next time, guys. Joe, thanks for the stream, and have a nice day, night, everyone. Do you have different closing music? No, I was not prepared for that. Also, the screen that you will see will be the same as usual. My excuse for that. So that's what it is. Also, the starting music was the same, and the screen, it was all the same. Yeah, I had no time to make some pictures and put it on the screen, and other music. So maybe I can put some country music on it or something. Would be nice. So guys, thanks for watching. See you next time, and have a great time. Bye bye. Oh, then I need to go here, and then I'm gone. Actually, I need to push something else first. So the end. There we go. Enjoy the music. Good night. Thank you for the stream. It was nice to see you all of here, and you never be discreet again. Alright, guys. Thanks for watching. See you next time. Bye bye. Mr. Knight tonight, I will check my email, mate. I will do that right now.